How you been? So did you see that thing that they posted about Artist Alley? What the hell is that all about? Because I know you read up on it. I saw you liked it. Is that like a virtual Artist Alley? Is that like what that's supposed to be? Like virtual Artist Alley? I don't necessarily think I need to do his fingers, but hey, Jedi B. Hey, Shingoman, how are you? Welcome back, guys. It's an Artist Alley showcase. Most likely, they'll be showcasing front page selected artists to stream and promote their online store. Boop. See, that's where it killed me right there. Like I don't want to promote art. It's different if I don't really want to promote anything to sell, because that's the thing that I'm like super like. I wouldn't mind doing something to promote my page and like promote what I'm doing, but I'm not promoting anything to sell. That's the problem with a lot of the problems that a lot of people have with art is they're trying to sell stuff to people on Twitch. And generally the only thing that people buy on Twitch is like stuff for their channels and stuff like that, or like your friends will buy your fan art and stuff like that, and people really get bummed out when they can't sell shit on Twitch. So I ain't doing it. I can promote my Patreon. Nope, I'm not promoting anything to sell anywhere on this channel, like ever. I made that decision a long time ago. That if I'm gonna stream on Twitch, I'm just gonna do art, because if I try to sell stuff, I'm gonna run myself into the ground, or put myself in a situation where I will feel depressed if people aren't buying my stuff. And technically, most people on Twitch that aren't your friends don't necessarily come here to buy stuff. I would rather buy a 4K monitor than to buy a 240 hertz monitor. But they all think that I'm stupid. You know, like they all think I'm stupid because they're gamers and they think that, you know, gamers are all about frame rate and all of that stuff, and all you hear all day long is, you know, gigahertz and all that stuff. And it's like you realize artists don't really use that kind of stuff. We need clarity, not frame rate. And they don't understand that. And they've been trying to convince me to convert my perfectly fine 1080p HDMI monitors that work great for me to something like a more upscale for gaming. And my first argument is I don't game PC enough. I'm never going to be a diehard PC gamer because I just don't like keyboard and mouse. It's not comfortable for me. I haven't played it enough. Whatever the excuse is, it's not comfortable for me. But you know, children, they don't want to understand that, because kids don't want to hear that their parents don't want to do something, you know, because you know, kids. But I was kind of thinking like, am I really wrong for not wanting to get a 240 hertz monitor? And I'm like, I kind of don't think I am. I don't think it's worth it. I just don't think it's worth it. See, that's what I thought too. I wouldn't notice anything past 144 hertz. Plus, if I'm not gaming, I don't think it would really matter. I think the next monitor that I'm gonna buy is an upgrade for my Cintiq. This Cintiq I've had since I started doing digital. It's going on 4 years. It works great. I love it, but they have better versions. And if I'm going to buy a monitor, I might as well buy an art monitor. And my argument to them is, well, it's the most legit argument you can give. This makes me money. What better argument do you have than that? This shit makes me money. Like a 240 hertz monitor isn't going to make me shit. It's going to make me mad. It's what it's going to make me. So, you know, of course I had to ask my chat, because y'all are the ones that I go to for advice and stuff like that. So, you know, I had to ask, you know, because I kind of already thought, but I was like, you know what, maybe I'm the one that's, you know, a little out of place. Maybe I should ask people that might know. You know, and I feel like my chat won't lie to me. They'll give it to me straight. So I'm going to probably take the money and buy. I know I want to get, I want to invest in, I want to invest in finding an artist that can do, animated alerts. That's really good at doing animated alerts. Because I want to start making. So I'm gonna give you guys the rundown for those of you guys that don't know on pretty much what I plan on doing with my stream, which I've already talked about it before, but I want to bring my stream to a level where, you know, I want to actually have really good quality to my stream. And what I mean by really good quality is I want it to be so good that I can just take the stream and upload it directly to YouTube without any editing. You know, I want my alerts to be on point. I don't want my screen, like, if you haven't noticed, like, over time I've slowly managed to take away all of the stuff that was cluttering up my screen. You know, the donation goal that's at the bottom here isn't for an art book. It's so that when I get donations from people that donate to my stream already, I basically write down on a special notepad all the people that have donated during the time it's taken me to make the book, and they're going to be in the thank you section of the book, you know, and they basically get to see where their money is going, because all of that money goes towards the production of this book that I'm making, that I'm still working on. But I've also came up with a different way of doing that, you know, because I don't necessarily like to sell stuff. And I definitely want my channel to be able to access everything. And I know that it's going to take me forever if I don't find a way to keep myself motivated in doing this book. It'll take me forever. So what I basically decided was I'm going to do the book in chapters. That way I can focus on one chapter at a time. And when I complete the chapter, I'm going to release like a PDF version of the chapter in like a book format. You know, that way it'll give me practice on how to put together this shit like a professional book. And then once I get all the chapters done, I will release the entire thing to the public as a book. But the subs, my subs and stuff to my channel will be able to view the chapters as they're made, you know, as kind of like, you know, hey, you guys sub to the channel, you support the stream, and I'll post it in the subsection and of course my Patreon section and stuff like that for you guys to be able to download and whatnot. The book is basically like a how-to or why-to for drawing sexy women or waifus or whatever. The only reason why I chose to do that is because I really want to do books, you know, like how-to books, kind of like Draw 50s and stuff like that, but with a little bit more to it, and to try to get people's mind state changed about doing art. But I'm not necessarily good at any of that stuff. My wisdom comes in spurts. So when I'm usually at my wisest point, I like to jot things down and, you know, make like notations of things that I need to work on. So I know dang well I'm not going to be able to put a whole book together because I get bored real quick and then I kind of like lose interest. But if I work on certain areas of the book, like say I want to practice drawing eyes, there's a section in the book that is for drawing eyes and facial features and stuff, because it's a part of that people want to learn how to draw and they don't necessarily know how to. So I will basically work on that and then finish that chapter, make it presentable, as a mini like book, turn it into a PDF file, and post it in the subsection and everything like that, and you guys will get basically like the early peek of each chapter. And then at the end of it all, I will also have a whole bunch of waifus that I've drawn and all that stuff because I've been drawing a lot of naked chicks off stream, thanks to Beard Forkian. Because so once I get all of that stuff done, I'll put it all together, and then I'll basically be like, hey, I made this book. I don't really care if people buy the book or not. I just want a copy of it for myself. I'm gonna post the book on Amazon or whatever the hell. I don't know. Two gave me this thing on how to make it. But I'm gonna make it, and then I'm gonna buy my own book, and then I'm just gonna tell you guys it's there, and then you can do whatever you want with it. I just want a copy of it for myself, for my bucket list, because that's one of the things on my bucket list. And I feel like since I realized that I'm unexpectedly good at drawing naked people or naked women, I might as well capitalize on it and do something and knock one of these things off my bucket list. I also want to work on, like I said, improving my stream and making it look good and stuff like that. Body pillows. No, do you guys really buy body pillows? No, I don't really think people really buy that kind of stuff. Like, who the hell really, and generally speaking, do y'all really buy those waifu body pillows? For real? Like, for real? I don't think you do. It sounds neat, but I just don't. I think if anybody gets one, it's for its novelty and for fun. Plus, as soon as I get done making this book, I'm never drawing another waifu or anything anywhere near anime ever again.